There are generally two reasons why people don't convert on your website. Either because you get shitty traffic to your website that don't belong there, or you've optimized it to the wrong keywords, you buy the wrong traffic, you buy the wrong advertising, you do the wrong things. So they don't want to do what you want them to do when they get there already. They don't have the right motivation. Or number two, you are really bad at selling what you're selling. You're not explaining to them what they actually get, what they can use it for, so they don't understand the usability and things like that. And so they drop off because they are not going to convert, or your price point is at the wrong place, but that rarely is the problem. So those two reasons, you buy shitty traffic or you are bad at taking care of your traffic, those are the two reasons why people don't convert. And so we are going to dig into a part of that in this video, and then we're going to, in the two following videos, we're going to take you through all the steps that you need to go through in order to actually change this, update it, do the testing that you need in order to improve your conversion rate. All right? All right, so the first thing that I always do when I try to figure out why my conversion rate is so low is that I have a look at whether or not I am tracking the right thing. There is a plugin called the Google Tag Assistant where you can check what tags are on every specific page. You do it as a Chrome extension, and then you enable it for the page. You reload that page, and then you can see here that I have Google Analytics and I have Tag Manager, and it comes through Tag Manager. Right, so now we've checked that everything is measured correctly. We can go into Google Analytics here, and we can check on real time, and we should have some events popping up. We should have some, book, button click, and then Amazon. As you saw, I click that button and then it shows up. So then I know that it's working properly. Now I just need to make it into a goal that I do under admin, goals, new goal. We call it GA, book, conversion, Amazon. That's the goal. Goal ID 4, and then we say it's an event that it should listen to. Continue, and the event category equals book, button, click, Amazon. So, save. Now we've set it up so that it measures this as its own goal. And now we've set up the tracking properly. Now let's move on to the next step. Alright, so the second thing I'll have a look at is whether or not I am getting the right kind of traffic, and the best report for that is to go under acquisition here. You open that up, you have all traffic, and then source medium. There you can have a look at all of the different channels that are sending you traffic to your website. Then you can analyze them in relation to each other. And then if you have more than one goals, in this case I have the book conversion and the book conversion to Amazon. Those are the clicks on the different two buttons there that I have. I can look at what sources actually sent me conversions to my page. Then when I want to dig deeper into this, for example, I want to see what kind of keyword came from Google that led to a conversion here. I will open up Google Organic, and I will click that, and then in the secondary dimension here I will write landing page, and I will have a look here, and I will sort for goal completions here, and I'll see that when they ended up on the start page, or when they ended up on my YouTube page, that's when they actually decided to convert. Now with that in mind, they're probably searching for my name, and because that's when they usually end up on the start page, or they've actually seen some kind of content that I posted on YouTube that leads to a conversion. So what I know that out of 1,590 users, only 3 decided to convert through Google. So I have some job to do. Let's say I need to start pulling traffic. If my goal with this website is to actually sell books, or that book, I have some job to do in order to pull the right kind of traffic to this website. And here are some ways in which you can pull relevant traffic to your website. that I will go through in more detail as we progress in these YouTube videos. But yeah, the other thing that I would recommend you doing is to look at from the other perspective, look at your landing pages, which one of them are you pulling traffic to? And then consider, we will take this up in the next video as well, that is about hypothesis testing. Then consider what you have to change on these pages in order to actually make more of those users want to click to the book page and then convert. So that's the second step that I'd go through. Now the last thing that you'd like to do is to have a look at how traffic flows through your website. And you can have a look at that under analytics, and then it's behavior, and then behavior flow. Here you can see how people, like where people are landing, the most popular landing pages on your website, and where they're going next. So we have the start page, they go to the start page, and then they disappear into different kind of categories. And so what you want to do is to make sure that people are moving more and more into the pages where you have your conversion opportunities. And so what we do is we go into that page and we have a look at the first thing here. And we are going to go to audience. Actually, we're not. We're going to go into the behavior, site content, all pages. And we're going to go search for this page. You can see here, oh, only 62 page views, 42 unique page views during this past period, and we had absolutely no conversions to our thing. So the first thing we have to do is we have to make sure that we get a little bit more traffic, because we can't really do any testing on this thing. So we need to make sure that more people go and visit the book page on my website. If I have a look, the most people that that land on my website, they land on these blog posts and on the start page. So if I have a look at the start page, for example, I can see that there is no direct link to the book here. And there is nothing mentioned here that takes the users to the book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this so that this little thingy that takes them to the book, if they click this link here, free download, they get to the book page. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this one up a little bit. I don't even have to test this. I just know that it will draw more traffic. And then I will do some other changes in order to draw the right amount of traffic into this book. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. See how easy that was with the WordPress. You just pull your widget up here. And now hopefully I will get more traffic. Now I am going to change the start page, which was this button right here. I'm going to change it to learn about the book, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And like that, I've added this button, and now leads into this books page. Now, in this case, I have the purchase a book thingy on this page alone, but maybe when I see that my website is the way it is, that most of the traffic is dropping off after they have been on the page that they landed on, then maybe what I should do is that I should try to add something on these pages, perhaps down here, that takes them to my book. Maybe I should add a widget or something here, or just in the bottom of this page, that also reminds them of that there is a free book to get. Or maybe I should add a pop-in that pops up that actually gets them to download the free book or something like that. Now I know that's not the proper way of fixing a problem. That's not an A/B test or anything like that. But it is something that is so obvious that if I don't draw any traffic to the book page, or if I don't try doing that at least, then I won't have anything to test with on this page anyhow. So I need to just do some changes and try to pull more traffic to this page. And then you can play around with your segments here to try to figure out, how is email campaign traffic performing, and how is my PPC campaigns performing, how is my direct traffic performing, and then you try to figure out, where they are dropping off. And if you figure out where they're dropping off, then you can watch the next movie or the next video that put up on the YouTube channel that is about how to actually start improving or creating hypotheses and tests in order to improve your page. So that's what I would try to do. Now, there are, as I said before, there are two general reasons as to why someone doesn't convert. It's either because you bought or you brought shitty traffic to your website, or it's because your page is completely wrong. So we're going to have a look at how to optimize both of those. So if you liked that video, hit the like button. If you didn't like that video, then hit the downloads button. Subscribe if you want the other two videos in this series. If you're here later than I posted this video, then the videos are probably already there. The other two videos will be about how to actually create a hypothesis about how to improve your page. And then the third one is going to be about setting up a split test and how you can deal with that, even though you have a little bit of too little traffic on your website. So that's it. Have a good day, Bay. Have a good day, Bay. Bay.